Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. New Yonex, guys. As you know, I already unveiled one of them, the regular 310. I got a D today for you. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So before I get going, we can do this together, okay? Get vaccinated. Buy me a coffee /tennis spin. Support me being awake. Support my caffeine habit. Support my regimen. Thanks, Omar. I saw that you got me one. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, what am I talking about here? The D, Vcore Pro 97D. Previous version was called HD, right? High density. What does high density mean? A lot of strings, real dense, 18 by 20 string pattern. All right, so again, FlexCon system in the throat area for more what? Flex and feel, okay? Mesh grip stays the same. This makes this feel way better, just to let you know. Flex Force for more ball pocketing. Flex Fuse for softer feel. So although they messed with this part, it actually is supposed to have more feel, okay? Which is what I like. Let's check out the vitals here. So head size remains the same, weight remains the same, length, beam is constant, balance point remains the same, string pattern remains the same. So essentially, it's the same racket, except for the FlexCon in the throat. So hoping for more feel on this one, hoping for more feel. Let's take a quick look at the colors here. I don't know about you guys, but it looks very 80s, 90s-esque to me. Okay, isometric on the top. All right, so let me see who I can grab to play with to check it out. All right, I'll see you on the court. Okay, on the court, another Yonex here. We got the Vcore Pro 97D. All right, they used to call this the HD, high definition, or high density HD. All right, got my man Coach Goo, got my man Coach Rob, and we got the D here. 1820 string pattern on a 320 unstrung. Polytour Pro strings by Yonex in here. All right, we're gonna hit it and let you know. All right, just got off the court. We'll start with Coach Goo. What do you think?
Overall, I actually prefer the heaviness of this racket. This feels stable to me because I used to play with the blade too, and it has weight on it. So this is actually a little easier for me to swing. Overall, I actually like this version over the 97, the original 97, even though there's an 18 by 20 string pattern. I still can get around this ball easier. Usually 1820 rackets that I play with, it's really hard to generate power, but this updated version makes this racket a lot easier to swing anywhere you want. And if you're looking for a heavier racket that has a bigger sweet spot and a little more like power or like a little more pop around the corners for an 18 and 20 string pattern racket, this is actually a pretty good racket. I would suggest people to get this one.
All right. Coach Rob, what do you think of Yonex this time?
This one felt a little bit better than the other one we used, which was the 97. This is the 97D. I like this one a little bit better. Had a little more feel to it, a little bigger sweet spot. I liked a little more weight to it.
Yeah.
That kind of gave me a little more stability behind the ball as I was hitting it. So yeah, this one felt a little bit better.
All right. So only 10 grams more makes a difference for everybody. Mm-hmm. So I actually didn't notice that it was an 1820. I was pretty shocked that it actually was an 1820 because it actually had a lot more power than I was anticipating. The ball shot out of these strings really, really well. It might be because of the strings. Polytour Pro 16L at 53 pounds is what we did it at. Actually, I haven't played with this string in a while, and it actually felt perfect in this frame. So 1820, as you can see, nice and dense. Got that retro paint look. I liked it. I'm shocked that I usually don't like 1820s, but I mean, I got a lot of plow through with this, got a lot of feel. I was able to cut the backhand. You know, I cut backhands all the time anyways. So, but yeah, no, I like this racket a lot. You guys should buy it. If anybody out there play with a 1820 of anything, there's not a lot of them out there, but this should be one of the main ones that you should target. It's wonderful. So the Flex Fuse system is in here.
And the VDM as well.
VDM is in here. Wow, Flex Force is in here.
It's nice.
A lot of great technology in these rackets now. All right, Coach Goo, where can we find you?
You can find me at ag.tennis. I'll also be posting content there as well.
Okay, Coach Rob says goodbye. All right, guys, so we're back from the court and taking a second look at this 97D, which used to be called the 97HD. Difference, actually I have placards here so I could show you the difference. The beam has changed. 21 millimeter beam in the new D versus 20 millimeters in the old D. Everything else, same. So, but again, the throat has been lengthened for more flex. So let's hold it side by side. And you can see, right, just by that the new one, the throat's longer by about, looks like almost half an inch there. Sorry. So that gives you more flex here, and then the stiffness of the beam is greater since they added a millimeter throughout the racket. So we rather enjoyed that that kind of new sensation of the beam being thicker and then the flex being a little more. So that's what we were feeling out there that made it so dynamic. All right, so check it out. I mean, this is actually one of the best sellers of Yonex. So if you like the old version, check out the new one. Okay, that's the 97D Vcore Pro. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.